Hello. I'm not gonna be too loud because it's like almost 2 a.m. But I'm filming this because there's a lot of challenging things going on. I'm beginning to challenge myself in ways that I haven't challenged myself before. So, like, things that were really hard to do before, I'm going to push myself to make sure I actually meet certain goals and do certain things. But what I'm doing tonight, it's 1:44 a.m. I'm going to challenge myself to eat these spicy ASS noodles in like a minute, as fast as I can, without drinking anything relieving until maybe like 5 minutes later. And I would like a prize after that, but it's just an exaggeration. It's just an exaggeration and like it's a dramatization for what I want my life to feel like. Like, I'm gonna push myself to do productive things and like things that really, really matter. This is just some fun-ish, right? I'm doing this for the F of it. In my regular, real life, I'm pushing myself, right, to not do certain things or do certain things that are really difficult for me. Basically, to either do or not do. And this challenge is just like a caricature of that. So I could not find anything extremely spicy because, for one, a lot of the trendy-ish is sold out. And then on the other hand, I don't want to do anything extremely, actually impossible or difficult to do to the point where I'm throwing up for 7 hours. And you know what I'm saying? I just want it to be like a ebb and flow. Like, it's gonna be a little difficult, but not like I should have never. So instead of doing like the typical 2x spicy noodle challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and just use one noodle block of this regular bulldog spicy ramen, and I'm gonna put 2 sauce packets. I'm not the biggest fan of spicy food. Like, I grew up eating Caribbean food, but it was like a even blend of spice and flavor. I'm just going to like concoct my own 2x bulldog. I don't think these grocery stores and department stores that are local are trying to endanger people the way that, you know, they used to do in like 2022 and 2023 and like 2021 and stuff like that. I think they've realized, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people that are under 18, by the way, don't do these types of things if you're under 18, okay? Be supervised by an adult 18 plus, and or be 18 plus if you're gonna do challenging things like this. It's not that deep. It's not like literal Scoville units of a million jillion. But my point is, just, you know, you never know if you have a heart sensitivity or things like that. Just FYI. So I'm just doing this for, like I said, the fun of it. And, you know, I'm gonna try to recover very quickly at this. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm gonna utilize one noodle block, and I'm going to, like, you know what I'm saying, make the noodles, and then I'm gonna use like 2 sauce packets and put it in one bowl of noodles. And on top of that, where is it? Oh yeah, this is not the spiciest thing I could find, but it's about as spicy as I could find locally. without having to order it. So I feel like people have watched those Hot Ones videos with the chicken wings and stuff, and they put like level 1 to 10 spicy ASS sauces, and this is like in the middle. So the fact that I'm using 2 sauce packets in 1 noodle block, and my challenge is to finish it in like 1 minute and then not drink anything relieving for 5 minutes. I feel like I'm gonna try to record, like screen record the screen with a timer, so that I'm not cheating or like, just making ish up, like editing or speeding up. I just like to be authentic. And my goal is to reach the 5 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but because it's like I'm not huge on spicy food often, it's gonna be maybe a little difficult. So I'm just gonna sit here and try to do it with a straight face as much as humanly possible. I used to love me some spicy food, like curry and stuff, or like sometimes a spicy chip sometimes, but I always was on some plain-ish, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this because it might be funny to see or feel myself trying to contain certain feelings. This might just be funny. Now I'm gonna make this a full video, but the short itself that I'm going to try to post is going to probably be the minute-long challenge itself. And I pray, you know what I'm saying? There's how many calories in 1 serving? 560, and I didn't really eat that much today. Besides, like today I ate a cucumber, an avocado, a handful of Lucky Charms, and some pumpkin flaxseed cereal. What else did I eat? Like 3-4 bites of a knockoff Jersey Mike's sandwich I made. And I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna die from the DV of today's challenge. The daily value of whatever is exceeding the DV. I'm not gonna die because I need to eat anyway. We're just gonna do that and we're gonna see how it goes. I might add some of the spice from the sauce packet in this on top of the 2 sauce packets I'm gonna do to this, because this seems like it's mad spicy. There's like 5 chilies out of 6 chilies. I don't even know what this is. Firewalk. And then to relieve myself after the potential 5 minutes, I either have this milk or this. And best believe when or if I meet the 5-minute mark, I'm going to literally, like, this is halfway done already. I'm going to literally, if I make it to the 5 minutes, it's gonna be empty, because I want my stomach to clean itself after this, like right after. And you know what? This might clear out my sinuses too. This is actually kind of beneficial in a way. It just might be. We never know, but we do know some things sometimes. So I opened this up, the Firewalk. I don't even know Nissan. I'm just using the seasoning. I'm just gonna maybe save the noodles for like some different seasoning, because typically I make my ramen seasoned with, like, you know what I'm saying, some greens or something refreshing. And then I put maybe a boiled egg in that giant or fried egg. Sometimes I like it regular. Like the other night I had me some carbonaras. The other night I had me a carbonara bowl of noodles, and it was just, I made it with some mango salsa, bitch, and some sprinkle of cilantro and some lime ranch. I put like a dab or 2, bitch. And I put a little bit of oregano, just a little bit. And the seasoning, bitch. It's the Chick-fil-A avocado lime ranch. And I did that the other night. And I said, mango part was kind of weird, but you know what? I just wanted to incorporate some fruit because I didn't put any cheese in it because it's already, I think it has like cheese powder in the mixture, the extracts and shit. I just didn't want to do cheese, get in my stomach. I'm trying to keep it like healthy. Whenever I have cheese that's not lactose free, you know fast. So I strongly advise myself to stick to lactose free. I'm about to open this up. Only one. It says 560 calories on this hoe. Again, typically, I don't do this. I eat a little plain as shit because I know. Trust me, I had me a little smoothie a la carte, and then I had me a prebiotic. And I'm gonna make sure I drink one of these milks to the nines immediately after. Don't lay on your back when you have spicy food. You might get acid reflux. You know, just kind of like if you're running, like jogging, you're not supposed to stop abruptly. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So sit up straight, of course. So this is just for people that might be interested in this type of shit. I'm never really thinking of doing the Pocky one chip challenge. I think that's a bit much for me. Maybe if I train enough with shiz like this. I couldn't find the 2X, so I'm doing it manually. So I'm just using the seasoning in this package. I don't even know what the F this is. I'm using these noodles with this seasoning and the seasoning in here. And another seasoning from another packet of noodles. But I'm only using one package of noodles so that it's fair to finish in the minute. But the point is, it's going to be like, I'm doing that. And I'm going to attempt to do it in a minute. And to make 5 minutes without a drop of anything. But that, I don't know if this is like a self-punishment or like, and the fact that I'm also adding this too. I'm adding this. It's a medium spice, so it's not like I'm trying to like kill myself with this shit. I'm just, I'm not trying to kill myself with this stuff right now. I'm trying to just, make it a little challenging because I used to like hot Cheetos from here and there. I recently transferred to regular Cheetos and shit like that, or just not, because you know what I'm saying, like if I'm on a period or something, I'm gonna do snacks more often like that. Yeah, today I'm pushing it. Yeah, so I'll be right back. So here I'm boiling, using an electric kettle to make the water super, super hot so that I can put it in the bowl, and I have the seasonings laid out there. And so I let it get hot. I was scared. And then I thought I was going to use that small bowl, but the noodle block was super big. So I was like, nah, I need a bigger bowl. And then I'm putting the first packet of seasoning in there because it's powder, and I put the hot water over the noodles. I put a lot just so it could really steam and steep. And then I put the bulldog seasonings in it after. I should have put it after the water, but I didn't want to like burn my stomach lining. Like I just wanted it was going to be hot regardless. Like trust, in the end of this video, it was hot. But I made sure to put a good amount of everything so it was like red 40 red, so that when it drained, it would still at least be red. But I did put the plate over it so it would steep. And then I did put another packet after draining the water so that it was fairly red. So I'm gonna prep this drink. I'm prepping this to be open now. More coating for the stomach because it's heavier and it's gonna like alleviate the whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's open now, and then the oat milk's already half drank. So I'm literally steeping the noodles. And whoa! I'm scared. Look at the plate from the steep. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna like mix this up. OMG. Let it steep a little longer. It's spicy enough, I'm sure. I don't have to add any cayenne or like any red pepper flakes or anything. I'm sure this is past my tolerance for 5 minutes without anything to drink. Honestly, I'm gonna get like a blanket to cover myself with that's like all around, but I have to like drain it so it's not slopping all over the place. Look at my hand. OMG, I need a blanket now. Alright, I'm just gonna drain this and then I'm gonna be back because I'm sure it's going to be hot enough. You know what I'm saying? And then when I drain it, I'll be back. Yes. So tomorrow is definitely, what you call it? Just all avocado and water and milk day for sure, if I don't finish it all tonight. OMG. Alright, so I drained it a lot, and you know what, I feel like this is not challenging enough. So I'm going to put, well, hold on, let me get it some more coloring. I didn't drain it entirely. I have like some like sauce left. I just didn't want it like extremely sloppy. So I'm going to put one more packet. All right, so here's the noodles still, and I'm using one more packet. And holy smokes, I'm wild. I'm wild. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh Lord, I'm scared. Now this is the challenge. Now it's 3x and not just 2x. So that, I think they sold those when it was 3x, but I never participated in none of that. So I'm just letting it soak in. I'm just trying to make sure it's all mixed in. So I'm filming. I'm about to screen record, and I'm gonna have this timer running in the corner so that you know I'm not like cheating, like with the time frame it takes. I'm gonna play that soon. And then I'm gonna screen record the screen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it fast. So, taking off my hoodie and putting it in a safe spot. Getting my apron. My apron is going to cover my pants. And my shirt, like this. Get the apron secured. Oh, wow. Hold on. Don't stress, because my vein pop out. I gotta be like, stay blessed. All right, Lord, you love me, right? Do you love me, Lord? All right. Okay. I think it's recording. These are still very, very ready. I'm scared. All right. I'm gonna start.
3, 2, 1.
No. Okay. to be honest, I ate like most of it. It's only like baby noodles left. Holy, hold on. Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 So I did it in 3 minutes. I did it in 3 minutes. Whew. I did it in 3 and oh shit. All right. Basically, all that's left is no. Oh shoot! Stop. So basically, it stopped recording right after I stopped, but I've been trying to breathe, and like I said, all that's left is the broth, and it's been like 5-10 minutes. I'm shaking because the fan is on. I didn't want it too loud. My lips are stained, and I'm shaking because I'm both hot and cold. And like I said in the recordings that didn't make it, this taught me a lot. This taught me to never do no hot chip challenge or whatever challenge people be doing where the Scoville unit is high AF. This wasn't the spiciest thing on earth, but man, it was hot. And it was kind of fun, but my body is so confused. But don't do this if you're under 18 or under 21. I'm fine, okay? And don't do it without adult supervision. I can breathe, I'm fine. The only reason I'm shaking is because that was hot. But I got the fan blowing on me and my body is confused. I'm fine. I feel fine. I feel fine. I didn't overdo it. I didn't put no extra shit. But child, I feel like don't do that if you're under 18. Don't do it if you're under 18. I'm talking about the real hot chip challenge and anything that has like warning labels on it. Like it's not sold in grocery stores. This is as far as I can handle. And that's as far as I will go for a long time. I swear to God. So what I'm gonna do now for the next hour or so is drink water. Not too much of the creamer because it has sugar. Not too much. It has like 4 grams per serving, but there's 63 servings, which means a tablespoon is a serving, which means a sip is like probably more than a tablespoon. So the only reason I got the creamer is because it's a little more coating to my stomach, my sensitive stomach. And don't worry, it's oat milk. But I'm mostly drinking regular milk. So if your stomach can handle regular milk, do that. But I'm doing oat milk. Drink more of the milk than creamer because it has sugar and that might irritate your stomach or your heart. So don't do too much. It's barely past the top. I don't know if you could tell, but don't do too much sugar when you do some challenge like this, because it would confuse your heart more. Excuse me. I did a lot of research before I did this, and I didn't even make it that spicy. But seriously, if you have any complications, don't do this. But I didn't smoke any THC for the last couple of days. You know what I'm saying? No cigarettes. I didn't drink too much alcohol. Do not drink too much alcohol or sugar or caffeine at all for like 48 hours before, during, or after. Sugar, caffeine, and or alcohol at least 48 hours before, during, and after this type of challenge, okay? I'm telling you, even if your heart is fine, just don't risk it. I'm fine. I can speak normally. It's just the fan is on, and that shit was hot. But I'm fine. That shit was hot. But know your limits. And know your weight and everything beforehand. Try to eat fatty foods, like healthy fatty foods or whatever, before you do this. You know what I'm saying? So that your stomach can handle it. Don't be starving or unhealthy AF. You know what I'm saying? But this was kind of fun to do because I just wanted to push myself. Woo. I didn't get it done in a minute, but 3 was crazy. And I'm not the biggest spicy person. I barely season my food. So, unless somebody asks me to. Okay. And no, I'm not drinking this broth. I'm scared. I'm done. I just wanted to mention, too, take care of yourself and love yourself. And push yourself a little bit, but don't push yourself over the edge. You don't have to be perfect. And Rome was not built in a day. So if there's any goal that you have, this has nothing to do with a hot challenge or a spicy challenge. If there's anything that you set your mind on or you're visualizing and you feel like it's light years away, take your man on the moon steps. Like, one small step is a great leap towards mankind, or for mankind. So set realistic goals. Like, you know, when people grocery shop and they grocery shop for like the 30 days instead of like by the week. Don't tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna start exercising, and then you exercise 5 times a week and it's like 2 hours long or like an hour long every day. No, work out like 2 times the first week, like maybe one day, and then like take a break, blah blah blah, and then work out within the next 2 days. Make sure it's like, if I don't feel like doing an hour, I'll do 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, or 15. If whatever you do in the beginning, do that, and then do that again. And then when you complete that, then you say, next week I'm gonna do this, and then next week I'm gonna do this. Meaning you push it up slightly. It's kind of like steps. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's kind of like steps, like staircase. Let me see something. The only reason I did this is because recently I've been trying to like season myself, and I'm talking about spiritually, like for like life things. Like I've been trying to push myself to like speak more and put myself out there more, and like instead of just like the typical hi, how are you, I've been trying to like be more of myself, like compliment more, or like push myself to put myself in predicaments where I'm being more giddy or entertaining, or like I'm entertaining myself, or like maybe others, or just having fun, whilst getting serious things done, like applying myself and stretching out interactions a little bit longer than I normally would, because normally I keep things really, really short and to the point, and like I'm like, oh, if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. And for the last couple of weeks, months, actually, for the past couple of months, I've been pushing myself to just season myself, like more, like act more people-y, or try to, even if I'm acting a little bit, like I'm not like faking a personality or anything. I'm just, treating my goals and like my aspirations and like my day-to-day things like a resistance band or like a rubber band, like just like stretch it out a little bit by little bit. Don't like by day 1 I did like this, and then by day 2 is snap. No. Whatever you can handle, you can handle. Whatever you can't, you can't. And know thyself, like be honest with yourself. Like you're not a robot. So like if you feel like you have progress that's extremely linear one week, and then you do that again next week, and then the week after that, you feel like you're just down all week, and then you tell yourself, I might as well give up. Whatever you're working on, weight gain, weight loss, social anxiety or depression, or going to work on time, or getting to work at all, in school, and like school work, and like even doing things at all. Don't let failure discourage you or make you quit, because people are not robots. Like sometimes you might fall 2 steps backwards, and then you take 3 steps forward, and then you fall 1 step backwards. You take 4 steps forward, you take 3 steps backwards, you take 2 steps forward. So it's kind of like the stock market. Like if you just notice you're still making a steady increase, even if you know what I'm saying, even if things don't go perfectly, it doesn't mean F everything, or like you're not worth whatever's at the end of your vision or your tunnel, and keep your tunnel vision. As dark as it may seem, and as crazy as life and things get, don't let life stop being spicy. Like try to keep a smile on your face. and block out, respectfully block out anything that's trying to make you feel like you can't do that, you won't do that, you're never gonna get there. Or if you make your little mistakes, or if you like fall back or lean back sometimes, I knew you were gonna do this, or I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, no shit. No shit. I'm human. I'm human, and that's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. Ups and downs. As long as you're going up, do not touch your eyes, by the way, when you do stuff like this. I'm using my left hand because it was barely stained, and I'm using my outside part. Shit. I'm okay. You're okay too.